And hello everybody, how good of you to join. Welcome back to the Arctic. It is cold, it is freezing, but we still get stuff done here. Well, no, kidding. Actually, there's a battle cruiser coming in right now. What is he doing here? Well, he's delivering some goods. That's right, we kind of like misused one of these battle cruisers here for some transportation for a very important quest here, climate change denial. That is coming in there. I hope that we have though enough coal. No, we don't, right? So we are losing quite a bit of coal here right now. The option that we have is that I just get a bit of coal from this ship here, because I really want to see what is behind that shit or that quest here, climate change, right? There is a random reward from it, and yeah, I haven't done it yet, so we definitely want to find it out. Now, while the ship is on the way, we still have 5 minutes time for this one. What we can do though in the meantime is we can finish the next stage for the airship hangar. Let's get started with that. There we have it. And how's it looking? Very good. At least it's symmetrical now again, so I'm not too worried about that. We're on the wrong side. Might not be the case. And yeah, what we can do now is last stage, that is the roof. The vast dome is nearly finished. Once the canvas roofing is stretched over the skeleton and the technical equipment installed, the assembly of airships will commence. And as we can see, we have the steam motors, but we don't have the sails. Are you kidding me? There's always something missing that I'm not anticipating, and it might then be just that. We have the steam motors, as we can see. The battle cruiser can get home there again to Crown Falls. And what we're doing in the meantime is, in Crown Falls, we might just be sending a ship with some sails to the Arctic there. So there we have a free one. And yeah, just in case we should get, let's put the Great Eastern there 2 times. Let's also build some normal cargo ships there as well. I always feel a bit bad when I use, oh wait a second, oh yeah, there it is. I always feel a bit bad when I'm using such a big ship like this one here for smaller trade routes, right? So that we might actually use the smaller ones. Plus the smaller ones, as we can see, are way cheaper. Elite Magnate, we have now 2. This gives me another 25% bonus on my movement speed for the ships. And sail it was. Let's take the sails that we do need here. And I think that should be it. Right, we need to be very careful about this. I don't want to sail here again with one of my ships. Windows it was, right? Do we have windows here? We should have windows here. I delivered everything that we had. Yes, we have windows here too. And there's the coal. Let's actually finish the quest there real quick. Thank you. So what do we get? Hand-blown grenade. It is a totally crap item. A total crap item for the steam motors that we had to pay here. Thank you for nothing on that. Thank you for that. What we have achieved though is one of those ships, yes, this one here, has a lot of items in store right now. Saku, Toklo the Trapper, which is increasing the productivity for the seal hunting docks. That is something we need very urgently, because seal hunting is really tough. It is, you know, very inefficient, because we never really have enough space, so we do need to spread it out to several islands. And using the item in the Arctic, for example, is very good, because we can save a lot of that. We have 3 seal hunting docks over here, and I want to boost them with items. And we actually have 2 items for that. Toklo the Trapper, which is improving the productivity by 40% for them. Then we have the Saku, which is another 40% productivity. And then we have the Unag, which is another 35% productivity. And we're going to boost the hell out of the seal docks. I think we have actually everything here. We might need a smaller settlement and a bit of coal production for those seals to work, but that's it then. Right, let's get the ship over there. And while that is the case, or while that is happening, let's get back to Crown Falls. We have the sails. Perhaps we take, yeah, a bit of coal with us there just to be sure about it. And that's about it. Oh, we could also, no, we have a schnapps production trade already. So I'm just going to send now this one here to Skuld. And off you go. Now, the next thing we want to do is, yep, we are finally going to open up now the Africa expedition. We do have a couple of ships ready here. Axum 2, for example. I would like to send one of these battle cruisers over there, battleships. Pharaoh can be on one of them. Let's go for expeditions to the Land of Lions. There we have them. Discover the Kulisma Canal and journey beyond the land where the lions dwell. And Pharaoh, where are you? And there we have it. Everything is set. We're using two epic items there, one legendary and a bit of bread for the faith and the rations. And off you go. Thus we are starting the Land of Lions. This one here is going to Africa for us. Going to be interesting though, if the AI settles there as well. No idea at this point. We'll see about that. And everything else here in Crown Falls is looking rather good, I'd say. I don't think we need anything else here. What do we have there? Bicycles. The caoutchouc is a bit low. We might need to improve or increase our caoutchouc production. So we have that here, these plantations there, content population. There is though no one working here directly, right? No, it is a commute here. No, actually there's no one working here at all. Right, so we don't even have a village here, so I'm risking the 50% boost of it. And what we can also do is we can just place a few more of these guys, like there we can definitely squeeze one in. This is looking rather interesting then. Right, and we can definitely use here 2 more if we have the timber, that is. So let's just get us the timber over there as well. Alrighty, let's get back to the Arctic. We have stuff to do. First of all, I'm going to unload all my epic items there, whoops, except for the ship here and except for the polar bear. So the polar bear here we're going to use then for our zoo once we have that. Righto, in Vanilla Glacier, that's just a really cool name. In Vanilla Glacier, we are going to build up a smaller settlement now. The smaller settlement is going to require a bit of coal at least, and I don't want to have another trade route just for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little coal production up there for ourselves. I'm going to decline this one. There we do need still a warehouse. And then we're also going to have another charcoal kiln that is 100% fertility or, well, productivity working on it. And the only thing that's missing now is a heater. We need to be careful though, the heater also needs to heat those buildings here, right? So that is something that needs to work here. Perhaps we can make it like that. This would be way better for us, especially also for the heat that we need to get over here. This should be working out. And one thing that we do need still is, oh wait a second, here we can still have a few more, not too many though, because we don't want to have them to have other demands, right? So this is working for all of them and we can place it here. This guy here, yep, as we can see, is getting the coal right now from the trading post. And we have a bit of coal, do we? Yes, 75 tons of coal we still have, and this one is working out too. It has the workforce. As we can see though, we're not having enough workforce yet, so I still need to get a few more people out here as well. This one, for example, we might also need a ranger station here, just in case, right? If we have the flu or something like that, a nice little ranger station. And let's just wait for it to get a bit of coal there, and hopefully the worker workforce, the explorer workforce, will then rise, and the canteen.
Ship under attack.
There we have that, and they should have everything now. I think a bit of timber is still missing for them, right? How much does it cost? 5 tons of timber, so we do need still a bit of timber for this little settlement. And another thing that might be important is for the lodge, right? Because we do have the lodge now here, the Arctic Lodge, but we have the steel for that. The Arctic Lodge, well, will be here somewhere. It just needs to have the seal traders or the seal hunters in its range, and that's it, basically. And then we can place it here and use all these items on it. We still do need a trade route here though, however. And for the trade route, I've got a lot of ships here. Let's just see if the Inuits are selling a ship. No, unfortunately they don't, because I've got some very high quality ships here that I might not want to use for that. Yep, and I think we can use the Future Dawn on that. The Future's Dawn it is called. Let's just get this one to the Arctic here as well. We don't need really anything, right? No, I don't think so. It's going to Vanilla Glacier right away, and the Africa expedition is on its way now too. Perfect. We're going for a new continent, and soon I hope I can handle both of these things at the same time. Now, an interesting thing, or a very exciting thing, is let's unload the timber. And with the timber that we have now, we can now finally build the Arctic Lodge and those 3 seal farmers. Head manager we also get because we're using another influence item, and we are just having enough explorers. Maintenance cost -6%. This is perfect. So I hope this is going to work. And seal hunting dog, no warehouse in range. Oh, this one. It's actually not far. Yeah, and we don't have paved roads. Ah, interesting, interesting. Problem that I haven't had yet. Then we should be having the warehouse here for the seal farmers. Right? So now we have the direct connection here. And they're producing. Well. We still lack now a few explorers again. So let's just have a couple more here. And that's basically it, right? This village here will never need anything else. Because basically we don't have a space here anyway. It's really just a seal hunting island here, Vanilla Glacier. And what we can do now here is something that I really love. Using items and stack these items. So there we have them. 100% base proficiency. And there we got now seal hunting dog 40% increase. Seal hunting dog 40% increase and goose feathers, and seal hunting dogs 35% increase. Oh, this is going to be lovely. Look at that. We're going to see a nice increase here in the seal hunting dog productivity. Now it's also important thus that they're very close to the warehouse here, so that they have a very small shipping route, right, before they need to go. So this one here goes to the dock anyway. And those guys here are going for this one right away. 200% efficiency and climbing still perfect. I hope this is giving us enough of these seal ladders or whatever we have there, seal heights. Something like that. And we can use this right away then to produce our next goods. Meanwhile, also Anji is arriving in the Arctic as well with a lot of sails and coal. Everything that we need basically, especially, well, the coal for our airship hangar. Only 50 sails are missing now, and then we can finally finish this one. I already know where the sails are coming for the roof, because this is how the building is constructed. So that is that. I also wanted to check my cigar production real quick, or my cigar put out. Do we have enough there? They're working now very good. So the wood veneers are inbound. Let's just check this real quick. Only 5 left anymore, and there is, I think, no ship. There's an oil trader, another oil trader. Nope, I think we're going to need still more ships on this trade route there. And for Playa del Carmen, I would also like to have a couple of ships ready. So let's get us the PC Italian to Playa del Carmen. Right, the next trader for the wood veneers is not that far away. And I think that's it then. Oh, and the next cargo ship has arrived in the Arctic too. So this is our trader then for the seal heights that we're going to need. And let's also just check real quick my tobacco. I should have my tobacco somewhere. And that's the Mona is the only ship on it. And since it's arriving right now in the New World, we might just add another ship now that is already waiting in Crown Falls. Or in Cape Trelawney. Brilliant too. We have another ship now ready, as I hear. Let's just see. There it is. Future's Dawn. No, this one. Mermaid's Purse. Oh, that is though a huge collier. That is fine too. It's a trader. Right, so that we do get the cigars over there to keep our 100,000 balance at the least. Now let's just see here for the products that we need. They must be here. There it is. Seal skin it is called. We can upgrade the trading post to have a bit more of it. And let's create us a trade route from Vanilla Glacier to Skuld. And we're going to say take only, whoops, Arctic
Ship under attack.
Seal skins, and it should not be more than that, right? And the ship that is here now arriving, Future's Dawn, is on this trade route. What kind of ship is under attack right now? Am I not? Wait a second. Ceasefire with the pirate? No, we are still at peace with him, so no idea. Perhaps Miss Hunt is in the area. Yep, Miss Hunt is here. So we got a nice little attack there from her again. Alright, next step, in order to finish 2 products, and that is the parkas and the sleeping bags, is both of them need the seal hunting dog, so the seal skin. We have enough of that now, hopefully. What we do still need is goose feathers, and for the parkas, the bear hunting cabin. And we do have the bear fertility or a bear abundance in King William's, so here we can do this. The only thing that I would need then, up here we have our coal production already, so I should see, yep, some nice coal in here. So the only thing now here is we do need some farmers. Let's get started on that. And we also have the commute pier. Yep, there it was. Very strange resource that it needs. It requires steel and not steel beams. So this is a modded building that I haven't built yet. And yeah, in order for this to work, we do need that. But I don't think that we need to, because we only need the farmers, right? So explorers, it's a lot of explorers though. And those guys here, that's 35. The requirement is pretty high on that. So I'm just going to build a few more of them. We should have the heater close by, going all the way here. We might have another heater in this area then too, for those poor sods, right? This one doesn't have the heating.
Your people are miserable.
And here we might have another heater then. And this heater is also going for the processing buildings then. Might work the best. Since we have 2 charcoal kilns here anyway, they can support up to 2 heaters. Let's have a third one, shall we? There we got another 100%. That is fine. And let's also have us a nice little warehouse there. Variable resource we have as well. I think we might be using... No, unfortunately coal we can't use on it. But the zinc we can use. And this is something that I want to go for then. Now, that is all nice and dandy. The only thing though is we need a bit of steel. Because I don't want to build up a second bigger camp in the Arctic. So we do need yet another ship. Fortunately we have enough of them. And we have enough influence. So we can push out more of these cargo ships. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And they're just going to wait here then for my commands. I also don't need those 3 warships here anymore, because they're basically the war is over anyway, and we can just send them somewhere down here for further protection if there is an attack coming. Princess Jing, she has some warships here gathered again. No idea why she's doing that. Perhaps she's planning something here. Hugo is still sick as ever with the amount of ships, and Heavenly Gate is also still looking fine. We got some warships there for protection. We can also, Neptuno here has the timber, in dowry finish our 2 additional caoutchouc plantations here that we need for all the caoutchouc for our bicycles. So let's just finish this one, and this one has it then also fully utilized. And perhaps, yeah, maybe we still have more space for that. Let's just check my caoutchouc trader there real quick. There it is. It's only 1 ship, so I would like to add another ship. One is just leaving now with a lot of caoutchouc, so the other one can now start in Cape Trelawney, in Crown Falls. Let's just see that it's right here in the harbor area. There it is. The what? The Wobbly Grebe 2. And the Wobbly Grebe 2 is now on the way for that. Also, the Land of Lions has the first attention, or needs our attention. Olispo or Al Suk, where should we go? Last time I think I went for Olispo, so this time we go for Al Suk.
Draw your pistols.
And palm-flanked arabesques. You dock at a small, lively port on the northern coast. While most of your crew replenish supplies and repair the damage suffered in a recent storm, some decide to head off to explore the local souk. Streets fold and unfold into each other. Oh, we are already there, actually. Several young men in beggarly clothes offer to guide them through the maze. Shoo them off and trust your crew's instincts. Or examine the ragged man to find a suitable guide. Let's do this, has the higher chance. And it is soon painfully obvious, however, that he was a poor choice, the guy that we chose. And after an hour or so, you reach a remote and secluded part of the market, only to have him turn you somberly, declaring his guided tour complete and demanding an extortionate fee for his services. And yeah, grit your teeth and pay the fee. What? I'm not giving him any legendary item or something like that. You're kidding me. Alright, visibly upset at being denied his due, the young man starts chattering angrily in his native tongue. Your crew attempt to leave the place and find their own way back to the harbor. And he's still following us though. The lad clearly needs to be taught the errors of his way. We're trying this one. And your sailor's benevolent, albeit pompous tones have some tempering effect on the lad. Oh, very good. At least this was successful. Let's go for the Crocodile Delta. And off we go. At least we didn't lose a lot of morale there.
Falcon.
Also, the sails have arrived. Very good. Let's take them in. A bit of coal there we have as well. So they are being brought over now. And yeah, I think we can finish this one in a second. And down here now. Right, there was something with the steel. There's always something. Do I have a ship there available? Oh, I should have a ship available. I'm building a lot of ships though. Yes, cargo ships. There is one. Porcupine. Let's use this
just
one.
about any-
And pick up quest. Sorry, Sean. No, can do. And while we wait on these things to finish, we might also just upgrade a few more of our houses, so that we can upgrade a few more to engineers. These guys here, perhaps. Let's get cracking on the engineers. I think those guys here lack some electricity. I still haven't really solved the oil problem finally, right? So let's just have a look if I'm right.
It's too big for you.
Ah, it's coffee again. Alright, coffee's the other
Just
thing.
above the median.
And down here, another upgrade. Very good. Coming together there. And of course, we're going to add some variation there soon with the skyscrapers then. So this is far from over. I just want to get a few more upgrades on the way. Those guys here perhaps. And those guys here, this is looking rather nice. No, there is still something. This one. Oh, that was still a worker. Fine.
You want to dance the danse macabre?
Now that has promise.
Oh, and by the hospital we still have workers only. Right, we need to be
attack.
finally upgraded all of them. That's fine. And finally in Playa del Carmen we have the felt that we need for the World Fair too. So we might just add now another ship to a trade route. Don't know PC Italian. I do need a ship for that. Is Isabel selling us
You
something?
are here to help.
An ironclad ship that we can easily afford. Rachel. And Rachel is going to be on a new trade route. And this trade route is going from Playa del Carmen to Crown Falls. And he's taking some pelt with him. Every time that he leaves, a bit of pelts. Or felts, sorry. Felt. And perhaps cotton fabric might be a possibility too. We do need that from time to time. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, fried plantains. That is something we need quite often. And actually, let's not take the ironclad there. We want more resources because what I can see is that we also have some ponchos and the tortillas. And I want all of that also in Crown Falls. We do need it from time to time. Godspeed, this ship here is on the way for that now. An available tourism ship that we had. That's doing the job for us now. Righto, it's still all about steel, and then we can continue with the airship finally.